technology, cybersecurity, and everything that is about it. Today, we are diving about a fascinating yet concerning case involving a major data breach that affected Razer, one of the biggest names in the gaming industry. If you don't know Razer, they have a spot in Singapore, US, I think, and other countries. And then it is a gaming hardware that sells PCs and keyboards. If you were wondering how data leaks happen and their consequences, stick around because this case has plenty of lessons for all of us. So, what is the case all about, or what happened? So, what exactly happened back in 2020? Razer faced a major data breach when the sensitive customer information or data, including names, address, and phone numbers, was exposed online. This happened due to misconfigured server managed by the IT provider or IT vendor Capgemini. Imagine if your personal data and bills and personal information or details being available to anyone in the internet connection. That's pretty scary, right? And we can sometimes avoid it because some of the sites that we log in into are connected to the dark web. So be conscious, guys. And to make the matters worse, the security researchers named Volodymyr Dyachenko discovered a vulnerability and reported it to the Razer. Although they took steps to fix it, the damage has already been done, and the exposed data affected is around 100,000 customers worldwide. Imagine that. So, what are the facts about this case? Here are the main facts that I list based on my readings. The first one is the breach was caused by the misconfigure of Elasticsearch server. Number two is data such as customer names, phone numbers, and delivery address was exposed. And number three, Capgemini Razor's IT vendor was responsible for the server configuration. Number four is breach gained public attention when it was reported online, damaging the Razor's reputations. And number five, Razer took legal action against Capgemini and accusing them of negligence. These details sets the stage for one of the most talked about cybersecurity lawsuits in Singapore. So, what are the issues of this case? So, the case raises several important issues. Number one is negligence. We are asking who should held the accountability or who should held accountable for the security of the sensitive data. Is it the Razer employee or the IT vendor that's supposed to secure their data, which is the Capgemini. And number two is the data protection. We are questioning why weren't there stronger measures in place? Like why aren't there any lessons for the employees to be aware of those data breaches and to avoid those data breaches like anti-phishing or avoiding miscommunications or the integrity of the company as well. And then number three is reputation management. How does the company recover from such incidents. So, as we all know, because the news was exposed online, most of the consumers or most of the well-known brands that supports Razer also know that they are not reliable anymore because there are data breaches, and also the IT company is mostly getting the flashback because they have to protect the Razer, but they fail to do it. These questions are critical not just for the companies like Razer, but also for us as tech enthusiasts, for future professionals. Especially, I am a computer engineer, so this is important that we should know what are the several important issues that we should learn how to avoid in the future. Number four is what is the ruling of Singapore court? So, in January 2023, the Singapore High Court ruled in favor of Razer, awarding them the $6, 6.5 million Singaporean dollars in damage. The court found Gemini negligent in their handling the server configuration. And this ruling highlights the importance of accountability and serves as a warning to companies to take cybersecurity seriously, especially nowadays because cybersecurity is mostly needed because we have to protect our data from, for example, the black market, because the dark web, because mostly data are sold there without our consents. So you should be aware of cybersecurity this time. So, as a computer engineer, my takeaways for this, as a computer engineering student, a future tech professional, this case offers a valuable lesson for me. The first one is vigilance in cybersecurity. Always, it reminds me to always ensure the system are secured and regularly tested. Number two is vendor accountability. Be cautious and when you're outsourcing critical tasks. And this can be applied now as a student as well. When we download security for our laptop, so we should be aware if that IT or that security vendor is reliable or accountable when our data is being breached. And number three is ethical responsibility. Safeguard user Safeguard user data as if it were your own. So when I will be working soon in the tech industry, I should keep in mind that ethical responsibility is truly should be embodied because data of the users or the customers are as important as my own data. Number four is continuous learning. So I should stay updated and the latest cybersecurity trends and threats. For example, last year, this year, the phishing threats or the phishing scheme is quite popular. That's why we should educate the mass or educate the employees to learn how to avoid phishing mails or some text messages that we receive on our sites. Remember, a single misstep can have a massive repercussions, and it is up to us to create a system that people can trust. Num- and that is all for today's video. I hope you enjoyed learning about this case, and if you have your own thoughts about this law or this case, make sure to comment it down below and don't forget to subscribe for more case like